Welcome to Demonosophy and Beyond. As always, I am Zerocol Hekathos. Today we'll be reviewing the Bible of Cthulhu by Winter. As a teenager, I was a Lovecraft fan. As an adult, I still am somewhat. But, as a sorcerer, I had my suspicions that Lovecraft was sensitive to things and his only outlet was to write cosmic horror. However, for the longest, I didn't consider entities like Cthulhu to be real. I did my search for the real Necronomicon only to find cheap copy and paste books claiming to be translations of the original book and modern attempts to create something similar, such as the Simon Necronomicon. Despite the popularity of the latter, I didn't find it worth my time. In my search for new reading material, I came upon a video review of the Bible of Cthulhu and decided to make my own. Disclaimer: I've read through and worked through most of the book, but haven't finished. However, I feel I have gathered enough information to whet the appetite of those who may be seeking the old ones. The Bible of Cthulhu is a well-made hardcover book sold by the official cult of Cthulhu. They are an actual functioning organization with members worldwide. These are not Dungeons and Dragons nerds that decided to make a grimoire because it would be cool. The cult is composed of highly intellectual sentients that are both spiritually and scientifically minded. From what I've experienced so far, individuals who are part of the cult are very friendly, helpful and approachable. Not at all like the cultists in Lovecraft's stories. Those who desire to learn about the cult have several options. You've got the Miskatonic University, which offers online courses on the cult. You have books offered on the official site. The cult has a YouTube channel and is available on many social media platforms, as well as having chat rooms and forums for communication. I like this because it allows someone who is interested in the information to have several options to come to an appreciation of what they are learning. Within the cult are two types of cultist. The deists believe that Cthulhu and his kin actually exist, possibly in another dimension, while the pantheists believe that Cthulhu and his kind are psychological aspects of ourselves. Despite the difference, both groups treat each other with respect and as family. Many have noted how it is different from Satanism, which seems to be infamous for the infighting between atheistic and theistic Satanists. The book has excellent artwork that lends a Lovecraftian feel to the Bible. As for the prose within, I was glad to see the author encourage the reader to research and test the things said instead of just taking his word. I like the fact that the book encourages having a scientific mind but doesn't dismiss the fact that science as we currently know it can't explain everything. Therefore, magic and mysticism can't be totally dismissed. The book has many sections that feel engaging, whether it be translating, creating your own sigils, creating idols or fetishes, or going through void meditations. As for my personal experiences, I can say that there was some initial insanity, but my mind seems to have adjusted to the stimuli. The entities I've come upon are extremely foreign and take time to get used to. Most of them do not take on human forms or align with any human values, but, unlike their portrayal in stories, most interactions are pleasant or neutral. Overall, I do recommend looking into this book. If you're a fan of Lovecraft or the Necronomicon, definitely check this book out. If you are a serious occultist who also respects the scientific approach, get this book. If you've become bored or burned out from your other studies and want to see some next level shit, check this book out. I'll leave the link to the official site below in the description for those interested. Also, be sure to check out my book, Grimoire of Damnation, if you are curious about what I do in my personal practice. I actually believe I was visited by Yog Sothoth while I was writing the book and didn't realize it was him. So, I am giving him credit for being part of my inspiration. The link for the book will also be below in the description section. I'd like to give a shout out to all those who made writing the book a worthwhile endeavor. I do plan to write more. I'd like to thank those who support the channel. I remember starting this channel as a way to stay sane during lockdown, and it has grown into something I couldn't have anticipated. Thank you for taking me on as a guide, a brother, and a contemporary. May you all be blessed.